shit, I can't see myself, and I can't take a proper selfie with this. Selfie time, and you can't see yourself with your smartphone. So what do? You would use your front-facing camera, look at the screen, and sometimes your eyes are, a little bit off. It's not looking at the camera. Get all sorts of problems with your front-facing camera. However, Ulanzi created this product which wirelessly connects to your smartphone, and you can control your camera with it. Let's get into it. So this product is pretty damn awesome. So it's MagSafe compatible, connecting to your phone seamlessly, connected by Wi-Fi, by Bluetooth. I've tested this for the past 7 days. There's a MagSafe mount, also an on-off button, a full screen button, I guess, and there's also a start-stop button, USB-C rechargeable, super thin profile. There's a shutter button right there. There's also a adjustable knob. The screen is relatively small. I would say this is the Ray-Ban glasses, and this is exactly almost the same size as your Ray-Ban glasses. So is this a gimmick or not? I'm not sure. Let's test it out. So connecting it to the Ulanzi Selfie Pod Monitor is, you can call it simple, but there are several steps that is required. But once it turns on, you should be able to see, but there's a bunch of instructions. There's the Wi-Fi password, the Wi-Fi, the SSIDs. First thing you need to do is to connect through the Wi-Fi. So if you already see that you're connected to the Ulanzi Selfie Pod, we're good to go. If you're connected to Bluetooth via Ulanzi Selfie Pod, great. Next step is to mirror your screen to Ulanzi Selfie Pod. This is the final step you need to do before you can actually see your screen on the Ulanzi Selfie Pod itself. And the reason why I say this is kind of unnecessary is because every time I take this out, first of all, I need to make sure it's charged. Secondly, it needs to be connected via 3 different connection points: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, screen mirroring. Once you're done, you can go into your camera phone app, and you can see yourself from the Ulanzi Selfie Pod. If you're using the Ulanzi Selfie Pod with MagSafe onto your phone, let's say if I'm taking it from this direction, not going to be inverted, so it doesn't automatically rotate the screen. What you want to do, if you're taking it with your right hand, is to move the Selfie Pod all the way here, and you can take your photo there. For me, it's actually not the right product for me. Just a wish list for the Ulanzi Selfie Pod is that I want a bigger screen. First of all, the shutter button should be right there. Okay, so that basically this button on the middle changes the aspect ratio. This is a shutter button that would be convenient. What is this actually? It does not do anything, guys. Problem is, I actually need to put a finger right below the Ulanzi Selfie Pod to hold it in place. Otherwise, the MagSafe is just not sturdy enough for me to be pressing down on. So that's the overall workflow of Ulanzi Selfie Pod. You have to take it out every time you take a selfie, mount it onto your phone, make sure it's charged, make sure it's connected to 3 points, and then turn on your camera app, mirror your screen, and then try to take a photo, make sure the orientation is right. Everything is, it requires a lot of setup before you can actually use it. Will I be recommending the product? Probably not. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting way more mobile photography accessories, review, tips and tricks, editing tricks, everything that has to do with mobile filmmaking and photography. I'll have, more gear reviews as well if you guys want. Unboxing if you guys are into that. So yeah, Ulanzi, if you're watching this video, please take my feedback and implement some of that into your next generation of the Selfie Pod.